Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Night Riker here, and I chose that name because I just purchased a brand new 2020 Can Am Ryker. So this was one of those purchases that I did a lot of research on, but I wasn't. This was like a third on my list and bikes, and it quickly became number one when I realized my wife was going to be happy because she hates two wheels. My daughter, who's 10, wanted to ride with me, but she was scared of two wheels. So you know what? I thought this would be a good change for a couple of years, and that way my daughter can ride with me sometimes, and she could kind of get the hang of what open air motoring feels like. So I think these machines are pretty cool. This is the Rally Edition 900cc Rotax engine. I forget what the horsepower is, but it's between 82 and 85 horsepower. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but I gotta tell you, it has a lot of power. So you have three models. You have the 600, the 900 Ace, and then you have the Rally Edition, which is this one right here. So this actually has a few extra options, which I think is worth the money. It's $1,500 difference between the 900 and the Rally. You get different wheels. I think these are bigger wheels. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but you get these Rally style wheels. The tires are a little different because the Rally, you can take it off the beaten path and have some fun with it. So whereas the regular 900 is just for road. Now I don't plan on taking this off the beaten path and have fun with it, because the only reason I bought the Rally was for the upgrades they had over the regular ones. So you have the wheels. So this piece right here, this subframe right here is kind of what the Can-Am is doing with the Riker lineup. I mean, they have a ton of accessories, and a lot of them fit this piece right here. So they're just like plug and play. So if I ordered a back seat with a rest, and then all you have to do is just put it in here, lock it from the bottom, and you're good to go. So they have bags. They have another link queue system. This is another kind of a frame that goes on top of it. You can put a cooler in there, fill it with drinks. They have dry bags you can stick up there on the thing. But man, I have to tell you, their accessories are expensive. Anything you touch is 200, 300, 200, 300. So you don't realize how quickly all that adds up. But it is cool to see that there's a lot of aftermarket support for the Riker. So I'm pretty excited. They've only been out for 1 year. This is the 2020 model. So that was the second. What is it? That's the first thing that's different. Then it has the Rally fenders, which you can see is cuts off right here, and then some of the tire shows. Let me show it to you from the other side again. Right here, and the regular models have a fender that covers the tire. They both look good to me. I think this one looks pretty cool, but I think this part right here above the exhaust gets a little dirty because stuff gets thrown up there, but it's not. I haven't noticed it that much. I like both. This does have shaft drive, as you can see, single side swim arm. I think the final drive is shaft drive. So the number number one, this is added on, which is about $300-400. So that's there. Number two is these hand guards right here. These are metal hand guards on both sides. You have these. That's what the regular Riker doesn't have. So you have to spend, what is that, about 75 bucks there. And then the fourth thing, which to me is the biggest, is the suspension. This one has the upgraded suspension because it could go do mild off-roading. And when I say off-roading, I mean, you have a gravel road, you can have fun on it. It's got KYB front and rear adjustable suspension. That alone is probably worth $2,000. I would say at least $1,500 to $2,000. I mean, the dealership says $2,000. I would say more like maybe $1,000, $1,500. But if you add all that up, you're getting a lot for your money, I think. See, the rear suspension is also, you can adjust the springs there if you're riding two up, or if you have luggage, and you can adjust that. So it has a couple of bit of extra trim pieces, like this piece right here. It's like a front splitter. It has that in there. I noticed this thing has a radiator guard, like a grill here, not covering the sides, but all of the center, which I don't remember the 2019 model having, according to the videos that I saw. So it's got your front kind of daytime marker lights, doubles as turn signals. So you have this piece on the Rally, which you can swap out. I don't think you can do that in the other one. So this is the white color panels. This is not my color of choice. The one I ordered, the exclusive panels, they didn't have them in stock. So matter of fact, they didn't have anything in stock. Anything that I ordered from the dealership, I bought this from the Mountain Motorsports store in Roswell. Anything I ordered, which was, some of the stuff was pretty basic. They didn't have anything like the windshield. I don't know why they wouldn't carry windshields, but they didn't have it. I can understand the exclusive colors is everybody's personal preference, and you know, one could sell more than the other, so I get that. Tank bag, I mean, that's just a $99 upgrade. Accessory. I don't know why they didn't have the tank bag, and it's one of those things that only the Can Am tank bag is the only solution right now. There's nothing aftermarket on the tank bag because it's such an odd shape and position. I ordered the second seat. I mean, I know a lot of Riker owners have a second seat with the fold down. They didn't have that either. So everything is on order. And these panels are basically on an exchange program. So I ordered exclusive, which is going to be black, and it has this ruby red stripe coming down here, and then black and ruby red stripe in place of this silver panel. I think it will look really awesome. Hence, I came up with the name Night Riker, because that red stripe reminded me of the lights that the car had, Kit had in Knight Rider. I don't know how many of you watching even know what I'm talking about, but I am close to 44 years old, so you know, I grew up watching Knight Rider, Airwolf, and shows like that. So so that's why I've kind of named the piece Night Riker. So yeah, a bunch of accessories I have ordered on their way. I'll bring you videos on those as well, because I am not a handyman. I actually just bought my first set of tools, so I'm gonna attempt in installing all of those myself, and save some labor money, because you'll be surprised, or most of you will not be surprised, on the ridiculous labor fees they're charging for something that all have to do is take 4 screws out over here and attach a windshield. That's it. And the amount they're charging for labor for that is just horrendous. So I'm gonna bring videos on average guy trying to put those on. I'm pretty sure I'll be all right with certain things. But yeah, so coming back to this, so all black and then ruby red stripe coming down on each side. So they cost about $350 for these 3 panels, 1 here, 2 here. And the exchange program is where you return these panels, these 2 to them, and you get $99 taken out of. So basically it's $350 for those panels, and you give these back and you get $100 credit. So those cost you $250. So definitely think it's worth the upgrade, because most of the trim pieces you see are silver. I don't know why they've done that, or they haven't given any choice on that. So maybe down the road I'll get those wrapped in black or something, or I might just leave it alone, because I've already spent way too much money in accessories, because I ordered a bunch of stuff from Sling Mods as well. So I may just leave that, like you have a silver piece here, but at least your main focus pieces, like where you have this white and silver on the hood, is going to be swapped out, and I think that will look really good. I've ordered LED headlights, because these are still halogen bulbs. I've ordered these LED fog lights, which go right on top of those arms, and I have to tell you, those look fantastic. They were expensive, $250, but I've ordered them. We'll see how it goes.